And what's going on, Car Gang? This is Wes from Your Car, Your Store, and I'm here with my man Rick Sr. today, and he is going to be talking to us about his 1965 Cadillac. And this is his second interview because I think I did him an injustice with the first one. It was my first time, and I didn't really get a chance to get all the detailed information. So, Rick, man, the floor is yours, man. Go ahead and tell him about the Caddy.
Well, 1965 Cadillac. We picked this car up in El Centro for $4,500. It was a bucket. Okay. And in 2 years we rebuilt the whole car, frame off, new engine, new transmission. Paint job was done by us, backyard boogie. You know, hydraulics were done by us.
Okay.
Everything that you see in the car was done by backyard boogie. It's a different color. It's a candy organic green, but we made our own base. We made our own color.
Okay.
So nobody has this color. People are trying to copy it, but they ain't gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna tell the secret about the base, but it's a nice candy organic green, house of colors.
Okay. Now, when you say organic green, does organic green just mean because you guys come up with a different concept for the paint, or is it some other stuff that's added to it that can make any paint organic?
Organic green is a color that House of Colors sells. It's a candy organic green.
Okay.
But it depends on the base that we put on it.
Got it.
That's going to give you the effect that we got. We tested a couple panels till we got the effect that we wanted.
Okay.
So the secret is on the base that we shot on it.
Okay.
Because candy, you know, you put your base and you shoot your candy over it. Candy's a transparent paint. So that's the secret. The base that we put on it.
Okay, the base you put on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, man, with a lot of these paint jobs and stuff, man, I know a lot of times you see a lot of them seem like they pop a little bit more than the other ones, like they got a lot of clear on it or something. Now, with that base, does the clear on the paint matter also, the type of clear that you use for it?
We to me, it doesn't matter because we've been painting so long.
Yeah.
A lot of people buy the high dollar clear.
Yeah.
We go to Polo's on Main Street, Polo's paint supply.
Okay.
This is Polo's clear right here.
Polo's is clear.
And it's probably half price. The base does matter what you put on it.
Okay.
The clear, this car's been painted already for 5 years, and as you can see, the clear's still standing.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm not a professional analyst on paint.
Yeah.
But I believe people believe that, oh, I'm gonna buy the $500 clear. I believe that the $200 clear does just the same.
Just as good. Okay.
But it's on what people want. You know, some people want the name brand.
Yeah.
I can go with the off brand and it still does the same thing.
Okay.
And I've been doing that. I've been painting cars for 20 years.
Okay.
And I mean, I believe that it's all the same chemical.
Yeah.
But it's what you want and what you're gonna get.
Yeah. All right. Because even after you said 5 years, you've had this paint job.
Yes.
Man, it still looks clean, man. I mean, no dull or anything like that, or or any imperfections that I can see or anything like that. Now, man, you say you picked this up for $4,500, right?
Yes.
Which is pretty much a steal in today. And so even like at $4,500, right? Several years ago, the condition that it was in, do you think that somebody would still be able to get that car in that condition for $4,500 today?
Not right now.
No.
These cars have gone up in value. Everybody wants a Cadillac now.
Yeah.
I got lucky when I bought it. I couldn't buy this car, even if it was a bucket, for less than 10 grand.
Man.
You know what I mean? It's just, they're going up in value.
Yeah.
So we got lucky when we bought it. We went and picked it up in El Centro.
Yeah. Okay.
But we restored the whole car. It took us a process of 2 years to get the car to where it's at. And we're not done yet, but financially, building a car like this takes money.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And
definitely.
We got priorities. So right now the car sits there. I don't take the car out much, but I got it to the point where I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
But we did put a new engine in it, new transmission. Okay. All the suspension's been gone through. It has hydraulics. The interior was another thing. And so when we bought the car, we towed it home from El Centro. And it was just we just had to redo the whole car. The whole car's been gone through.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the rims. I mean, I like the setup you got for the rims. So is this something that was custom done?
These are Dayton's, and they got a custom engraved knockoffs. That Lexor did that for us.
Lexor, okay.
We actually Carlitos put my car in a competition for Lexor,
Yeah.
and we won first place, and they gave us the knockoffs.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like that green they got on that center cap right there, man. And I'm looking at this right here. I know these Cadillacs are just built different, man. So is that a light right there?
That's a light. When you turn the blinker, the light lights up.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was to tell the person next to you that you're gonna turn.
I'm about to turn. You better watch this big old U-boat.
Yeah,
it's about to make a wide turn right here. And man, the grill on this thing, man, is ridiculous, man. I mean, god dang.
That was another project.
God,
we had to find somebody that can polish the grill.
Yeah.
Because the grill was old, you know, it's 1965. So it took us about 3 months to find somebody that can actually polish a grill like this.
Man. I mean, I've seen a lot of grills, man. This right here is impressive. It seemed like they really put some time into this thing. You know, Cadillac.
Cadillac.
Yeah. Yeah, as far as the grill is concerned.
We went with a Cadillac because all my friends have Impalas.
Yeah.
And this and that. So we decided to go different, and we decided to get Cadillac, you know. And right now, these Cadillacs are going up in value.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. So, man, at this particular stage of the Cadillac right here, I know we keep talking about value, and I think everybody is seeing that the prices are going up because, I mean, you turn on any Instagram and guys are selling their cars and stuff like that, and I've seen some crazy, outrageous prices, man. What would something like this be going for?
To be honest with you, it doesn't have a price. This is a family heirloom. It's gonna go to my son, Little Rick.
Yeah.
And hopefully my grandkids.
Yeah.
I got offered $50,000 for it.
$50K. Okay.
But I declined it because the car has too much sentimental value.
Yeah.
Where I was born in 1965, so that was the reason I looked for that 65 Cadillac.
Okay.
But this Cadillac is going to my grandkids. It's
Definitely.
going to my son. Whatever they do after I'm dead, it's on them. But I hope that they never sell it and they keep it in the family for them.
Yeah, definitely.
This is Grandpa's Cadillac.
Yeah, definitely heirloom here. Now I'm checking out the interior up in here. Is this all of the original interior? Anything been changed up in it?
The original is like this one. But I went with the inserts. I wanted a little bit different, but I wanted to keep it kind of original.
Yeah.
But a little bit stylish.
Got it.
So I changed the inserts. That's the only thing I've done. The rest of the car is original. I built a custom console that we built, me and my son.
Okay, custom console right there. Got it. And pretty much on the dash and everything, man.
We restored the dash. This dash was completely broken.
Okay.
And I couldn't find somebody to do the dash. So Backyard Boogie, we restored the dash. I did him too. I restored his dash.
Okay, got the dash over there. They're gonna be doing that one next.
Because we couldn't find somebody to do the dashes for us. So I waited. I ordered a dash from what's that shop, Pop? Original Parts Group.
Original Parts Group. Okay.
I paid $1,000 and I waited a year. My dash never came.
A year?
So we ended up
Dang.
restoring our own dash at the shop at Backyard Boogie. And this is the first one I did, and it came out pretty nice.
Wow.
I even put the original texture coat on it.
Yeah.
And we rebuilt it. And then
Wow.
I did his.
Okay. The other one over there. Okay. I'm gonna get that one next.
Because people wouldn't. So I had the car done, but I couldn't drive it because I didn't have a dash.
Didn't have the dash for it.
And nobody could do my dash for me. So we ended up
doing it yourself.
Restoring our own dashes. It was a test sample.
Yeah.
But it came out nice, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, what I want to know, man, is did you get your money back after a year?
They gave me money back, $800, and they charged me for restocking fee.
They said they're gonna keep something, huh? Okay. All right. So Caddy DeVille, checking out the back here, man. Even the back bumper back here, man. I mean, stylish back here, man. I tell you. Now these lights and stuff back here, man, is this something that's easily replaced, or is this something? No. Hey, man, if
everything in
it's
this
a pain
car,
in the butt to find something.
A 1965 Cadillac, it's a rare car. You can find parts for a 67, a 66, but for a 65 Cadillac, everything he has the same car. Okay. We always have problems finding parts. It took me about a year to find the chromes that go here, the side chromes.
All right, let me see. Side chrome? Okay.
I couldn't find them nowhere. And the car came with no chromes, and when we built the car, we wanted the chromes back.
Okay.
So we were on eBay for about 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
And I bought 4 sets of these chromes, and then they came bad. They were bent. They were broken.
Oh man.
So it was money wasted.
Yeah.
So to tell you the truth, I probably spent about $1,500 looking for these chromes alone.
Wow.
He doesn't have them. He's looking for his.
Looking for chrome now.
Yeah. You know, so that was the biggest mission was finding the cychromes.
Okay.
A lot of people that build these cars, they get rid of the chromes, they get rid of the door handles back in the days.
Yeah.
So when you want to restore it, they threw these chromes away.
Yeah. It
So
wasn't nothing at that
finding
time. Yeah.
Finding them is an issue.
Yeah. Pain in the butt now. Okay.
But I got them back. I finally, and I put the car back to the way it came from the dealer. You know, besides
Okay.
the hydraulics and yeah.
Okay. And man, I'm looking at the body style, man. This is a long vehicle. Is this one of the longer body styles that Cadillac has made that you know of?
I think it's pretty much the longest one. You know, Chevy has a like his.
Yeah, the Ford.
But I think this is the longest Cadillac they made.
Yeah. This sucker is long, man. And it's nice because even from this angle that I'm at right here, man, the paint looks dark. It almost looked like it could pass as black, almost.
It's a different
Like a
base, like I said, you know.
Okay.
It depends on the base that you put on it, and you shoot the candy. Like I said, candies have transparent paint,
Yeah.
so it'll change.
So, okay. Has kind of like almost kind of a chameleon effect going on with it. Okay. And you got the skirts right, the panels right here. Okay. Are these do these come off right here? I mean,
when you put rims on it,
yeah.
you get rid of the original mechanism.
Okay.
So you don't have that. So I made a custom. I put a bolt here, and I put a bolt over there, and I shaved the inside.
Okay.
So the original mechanism from the skirt are gone.
Oh, the original okay.
Yeah, so I put a bolt here and a bolt there to hold the skirts in.
Okay. All right. Now, Rick, man, I mean, you've had a car for a few years, man, but what's one of the things, man, that irritates you about the vehicle, man? I mean, everybody got their ups and downs with their cars. What would yours be?
To be honest, it's just cleaning it.
Cleaning it?
You know, I mean, like, I'm older.
Yeah.
I'm not like my son. So for me to take the car out, they need to clean it for me.
Yeah.
If not, the car sits in the backyard in the garage.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, the frustration that I have building a 65 Cadillac was finding the parts.
Yeah.
Because I got a garage full of parts that were wrong, and they said they were for a 65 Cadillac, and I bought them on eBay. They got delivered, wrong part. You know, and it continues to be that. It took me, I bought a trunk just to buy the lock.
Okay.
For the trunk, because I couldn't find. If you notice, the back there, the lock's inside.
The lock is in.
So a lot of the locks I bought stick out.
Got it.
And this wouldn't close. So
okay.
So this lock, I bought it from I bought a whole trunk just to buy the lock.
Okay.
And then I had to rekey. But that's the only way I could put a lock here.
Wow.
And it took me about a year to find it.
Yeah, just to find it.
And I buy locks on eBay. I bought locks everywhere.
Yeah.
When they got home, they were not the right lock.
Not the right lock.
Because they're embedded. You know, they're inside the crest. That was one of my biggest issues that I had trying to find parts for the car.
Well, I mean, I can see that can be a frustration, and especially to spend so long. Donnie, spend so long looking for a part. And then when you actually find the part, it's not the right damn part.
I ordered 3 sets of chromes on the side, and they came out. I mean, not to say, you know, they were wrong.
Yeah.
They're sitting on top of my.
What up, Donnie? Yeah. Okay. Now, man, when you usually ride it, man, do you usually ride with the top-down convertible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I hardly ever put the top up.
Hardly ever put it up, huh?
For that. I was born in 1965.
Yeah.
And I looked for the 1965 Cadillac.
Okay.
Until I found it, because this is my year, as you can see, 1965 Cadillac.
Right, yeah, you got that, man. You got the hat hit up, 65 Caddy and stuff. Man, you get 65 in it up.
Yeah. Green's the color, man. Money green.
Yeah, but nah, this color, this green right here is always a nice color green, man. Definitely.
They told me, hey, come on out. Hey, I got you, Wes.
That's what's up, man. Yeah.
Donnie, you need to detail the cars, huh? Look at my boy, he's already fucking the corner. Oh, no. Hit it, Papa. This motherfucker. Yeah, look at this one. Buckle it more. Fuck it. Do it right. Hell yeah. If you
Yeah.
gonna do it right. That's it.
Buckle it up, huh?
Juice right
Okay.
Yeah, it's juice. Yeah. That motherfucker hits. He redid his whole setup. Yeah, look at that. Next thing is piston pump. Hit it, Papa.
And so, Rick, do you got switches on this, man, or
Yes,
you
sir.
got?
I'm old school.
Yeah.
I don't believe in bags, and no disrespect to the
Yeah, to the bad guys.
but this has got hydraulics on it.
Man, can we see a little something? I mean, you ain't got to hop it like, you know, the son just did, you know. So, hold on, let me get the back. You got to do that again. I don't think I got it. All right, there it is. There it is. Whew. Yeah. I know the grandkids like that, huh?
Yeah, this is not a hopper. It's not a. It's up and down, nice cruiser.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
my son's got the hopper. I don't.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the car, to me, it took me so long to build, and so much money that I don't want to hop.
Yeah, you're not hopping that.
I'm old school. You know?
Yeah, man. Plus, old school caddy like that, man. I don't think you're gonna be
So
hopping all up and down the street.
But it's
or anything.
hydraulics, no airbags.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hydraulics in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those out there who might be questioning and wondering, yeah, he said he has hydraulics.
And the car's been lifted for 10 years.
10 years.
Never had an issue. So the people that talk shit about hydraulics, it depends on where you go and who does it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Why? Because some usually burn out faster.
And
than
they
others
burn
or
out.
something?
It's quality, you pay for quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can go to a guy that's gonna build a hydraulic setup for $500, and
Yeah.
the other guy's gonna charge you $1,000. Well, the guy that charges you $1,000 is gonna do a better, not saying a better job, but you need to know where you're going.
Yeah.
I don't have
Okay.
no leaks. I haven't had no issues with my hydraulics in the last 5 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I built. I mean, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go cheap, you buy like cheap solenoids. Everybody buys them on Amazon. Cheap, cost
Okay.
$15.
Yeah.
My solenoids cost $30, but they're American made and they're better quality solenoids,
Okay.
and I don't have an issue.
Yeah.
The cheap solenoids seem to go out. They burn out because they're cheap.
Mhm.
You know, so I spend a little bit of money, but I'm secure. My car hasn't had an issue, and I've had hydraulics for, like I said, the last 5 years, and I don't
Okay.
have a problem with it.
Okay. Dang, man. Hey, and also, Rick, I know I spoke to you a little earlier, but man, I'm gonna mention it again. But it's been a little over a year now, and you are the first person to give me an interview with Your Car, Your Story. It was supposed to be my dad
Yeah.
the last time, but he fell asleep on me. I'm like, was it interview? He was like, yeah. And then when I went over there, he was on the chair, like knocked out. I'm like, all right, man, let me walk around, man, see if I can find somebody, man. So you were the first person I ran into, man, because of course the color of the vehicle caught my
Appreciate
eye.
it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, I just want to show some appreciation, man, for actually being my first one on camera
I'm proud
here.
of that, man. We put that up.
Yeah.
You got to give me that copy.
Yeah, I appreciate it and everything like that. So, yeah, Rick, man, I don't know, is there anything you might want to say to somebody, man, or anybody that's young, man, that might be interested in
These cars
wanting
are
to
a
get one?
dream, you know. So when you start, don't give up.
Yeah.
Just keep building your car. I mean, times are hard sometimes, and it takes a lot of money,
Yeah.
but it also takes a lot of skill. I mean, so when you start, don't get depressed because your car's not coming along. Just stick with it, and you're gonna have it. I mean, when I was a young man, I used to look at my older people, and they had nice cars, you know, and I go, someday I'm gonna have a car like that. And thank God, I was able to build a car. And I built these cars not because I didn't have the money. I didn't have a rich dad, you know.
Yeah.
So I learned how to paint cars. I learned how to do hydraulics. I learned everything to build these cars.
Yeah.
And that tradition's gone to my son now. He does
Definitely.
hydraulics. He paints now.
Uh-huh.
But stick with it, you know. Dreams do come true. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
if you want a nice car, it's gonna take time, and it's not always money. It's time.
Yeah.
And coming around good friends. You know, there's
Yeah.
always friends that, like, I paint cars. My friend does mechanics. My
Uh-huh.
other friend does detail.
Yeah.
We stick together as a family,
Yeah.
so we
definitely.
can build these. And lately, I saw that go away because everybody's just selfish. They're competing against each other. How bad my car is. And there's a lot of people that have more money than we do.
Yeah.
But if we stay humble and we stay as a family, we can all get this done.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the way we started back in the days. You know,
Okay.
we get together. That's how car club started. You know, we get together, we help each other out,
Yeah.
and we build a car club.
Yeah, definitely.
But I feel that this tradition's gone out of hand because there's a lot of guys that have money,
Yeah.
and they're throwing $100,000 at a car.
Yeah.
My car's not a show car,
Uh huh.
but it's a nice cruiser, and
No,
I
it is
enjoy
definitely
taking
a nice
it out.
one.
You know, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to compete at a car show that these guys have $100,000 invested in a car,
Yeah.
and they had it built.
Yeah.
Backyard Boogie, we say we built, we don't buy,
Built, don't buy.
because
Okay.
we build our own cars. You know.
Okay, and that's the business that you guys have. I know Junior was just talking about that. So that is Backyard Boogie, and you guys do the painting and you
We do
body.
everything in the backyard, basically. You know, and that's how we started.
Okay.
But we're fair, but it's not about. A lot of it's not about the money. It's about the tradition that we built. We help our homies get their cars done. You know.
Okay. All right. So Rick, man, if anybody want to get in touch with you, man, especially I don't know, somebody might want some body work done, paint job done, or something like that. Do you have an Instagram handle?
My
Or is
son
that-
runs an Instagram. It's called Backyard. Whether
Rick's dot backyard boogie.
Yeah, Rick's
Okay.
dot Backyard Boogie.
Backyard Boogie, and that's on Instagram.
Yeah, and we also
Okay.
started a clothing line now.
Okay.
It's Backyard Boogie Clothing.
Backyard Boogie
And
clothing
we're starting to sell T-shirts, jerseys,
and hats and
and,
stuff like
just
that.
keep the name going.
Okay.
Our name's gone so big. There's guys in Vegas, guys in Colorado, Texas, flying Backyard Boogie, and this
Oh,
started
are
it started as a joke in the backyard, and
Yeah.
it's gotten pretty big. You know.
Oh man, you might have to make sure y'all trademark something,
There you
man.
go. That's where you're gonna come in.
Oh,
You be my
hey,
man.
yeah, you know, like we're playing around, and hey,
Yeah.
you getting around
Hey,
like that, you know,
this
nobody
is the
snatching
business.
it up. They be like, you be several people be like, oh, we back your, no, we the originals. Well,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
you gonna prove that?
We're already doing that. We had an issue with a guy in LA saying he was Backyard Boogie.
Yeah.
And they getting customers under our name.
Whoa.
So we had to go and tell him, nah, you can't, because we patented the name. So you
Yeah.
can't take our name no more. But he was saying, yeah, Backyard Boogie's in LA now. And come bring your car over here to get it fixed. I go, nah, man. And somebody gave it to me on Facebook. Say, hey, bro, this guy says he's you. I go, nah, man. So
Yeah, you got.
Backyard Boogie Originals, San Diego.
There you go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's it.
Yeah. Hey, it started out here, LA. I can't be taking everything.
Nah,
You're
we
not
gotta
ready
keep
to
it
our
here.
football team and
Yeah.
you know and everything else and basketball team back in the day. You can't be taking car club, man.
Yeah.
It's just in business and stuff like that, man. God damn, you know. But hey, Rick Senior, man. Hey, the story was interesting, man.
Thank
Always good, to talk to you, especially talk to about these cars and stuff like this. And I appreciate you giving me some time out of your 24.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Same here.
You're welcome.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, y'all. Rich Senior insisted that I take him for a ride. It's been a minute since I've been in an old school rolling this, so take him for a ride real fast. All right, y'all. I just did my roll in the 65 over here. It's the first time I was ever in the 65 Cadillac. Nice feel to it, nice ride. Just rode around the parking lot real fast. But some of the opportunities you get sometimes, man, when you're filming these cars, just take a ride in the car. Sometimes guys, let me drive a car real fast. Good experience. I like what I think. All right.